Secretary Kerry said very clearly, we're disappointed, this is a concern, and we're going to be reviewing the impact of this on our engagements, our assistance. This is a long and dear ally to the United States, but this is a setback. It's a real concern. This is an important regional partner on security, economics, and to see this happen is definitely a setback.
And you'll be reviewing relations, especially in the military sphere. And as you alluded to, US-Thai military relations have been very strong. They're a major ally in ASEAN, if not the broader region. What are the implications for joint exercises like Cobra Gold?
Well, this is all part of the package that will be reviewed at very high levels in Washington. Our assistance across the board, military assistance, but also our engagements, visits back and forth, the exercises, all of these will be reviewed, and I obviously don't want to step ahead of the many important and senior people in Washington who will be looking at this, but these are all the things we'll look at very carefully.
Are sanctions on the table at this stage?
I'm not going to rule anything in or out. I think it kind of depends on how things go today, and again, how this Washington review proceeds.
All right, let's talk about U.S. nationals who are either visiting Thailand, they're on vacation, or they're living and working here. And for those U.S. nationals that are planning visits here, either on a vacation or for business, what's your message to them?
Thanks. The safety and security of U.S. citizens is my top priority and the top priority of our embassy. We have advised U.S. citizens of the coup, of the curfew, which is 10 p.m. at night to 5 a.m. throughout Thailand, and we've asked them to use caution. Now, we'll update that regularly if events change or we see the need to do so. We have, for American citizens, a dedicated Twitter feed just for them. We've got a Facebook page. So we will keep American citizens very closely updated if the situation requires further caution or further changes.
But at this point, the advisories are not suggesting that U.S. nationals should evacuate or leave.
That is correct. We are just suggesting they use caution and be very mindful of the curfew in effect. 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Important that American citizens know that, recognize that, and plan their movements accordingly.
Secretary Kerry also made it very clear that the restoration of civilian rule must happen quickly.
He did.
And immediately. Does that entail a neutral caretaker prime minister? And how quickly do you think that the military can expedite this? Because I don't think that they want to stay in power indefinitely.
Secretary Kerry made very clear we expect the immediate restoration of a civilian government, also the immediate restoration of press freedoms. We're very, very troubled that the press here, the TV stations, are not allowed to broadcast. Thai citizens aren't seeing the sort of information you and I are talking about. And so Secretary Kerry made clear these are all concerns of ours. We expect to be addressed immediately. I think that's about as clear as it gets.
Do you fear that social media, Twitter and Facebook, could be next in line in terms of a crackdown by the military and censorship, which has been quite draconian, as you pointed out?
I'm not going to speculate, merely to reiterate our call for press freedoms to be observed. It's very, very important, the access to information, the freedom of speech. It's a human right Americans take very, very seriously, and we expect our Thai friends and partners to restore that.